Ready to cook. I'm ready to cook dinner. What did I say we're gonna make? Some shrimp tacos. We're gonna make some cilantro lime rice. I got an avocado. Holy moly. Should I turn down the other light? I don't know. Anyway, this is gonna be fun. So we're in my mini test kitchen, and today I'm gonna make some shrimp tacos. So I have some tiger shrimp. I pulled out about 12 because it's just for me. And if somebody wants some leftovers, I have some black beans, and then I have some long grain rice. You can use whatever kind of rice you like. I have a bundle of cilantro because I'm making some cilantro lime rice. I have a limes. I have an avocado just because I like to dice a little bit on top, and then the tomatoes are for the tacos. All right, kiddos. If you've never cooked rice on the stove, I use a rice cooker too, but I'm going to not use a rice cooker today. So when you cook rice, please Lord, let me eat all this rice. 1 cup of rice. I think I could eat this over the weekend with a bunch of other things. You take 1 part rice, which we're gonna clean first. 1 part rice to 2 parts water. So that'll mean 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, okay? But first, we need to run this under the sink to get it clean. Clean your rice, because it's dirty. Mark, can you do that? Yeah. You wanna make sure that that runs clear. Okay, so I've got the rice cooked and on the stove. Ready to go. 1 part rice. I like to salt it a little bit. 2 parts water, so that's 2 cups of water. And then we are going to bring it to a boil. So we're going to remove the shell from the shrimp, check on the underbelly. Take that out, pop it back in. You see it? That's what we want to get out. That's what I'm trying to get out. That's what I'm trying to get out. I'll make a slit. And I'm gonna pull it right out. Yuck. I'm literally touching shrimp poop. It is what it is. I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil. Some salt. Just a little, because I'm going to use some taco seasoning, and I don't want them to get too salty. Gross, then they won't be good. A little cayenne pepper. A little crushed red pepper. Because I do like some crushed red peppers. And then I'm going to use a little onion powder, as well as a little garlic powder. I'm gonna give that a good little stir. And my last little seasoning to the shrimp, because I don't want to overdo them, is I'm just going to, like I said, use a little taco seasoning, because yum. I do want them to have the flavoring since we're doing shrimp tacos. I'm gonna use a little bit more olive oil. And then I'm going to use the juice of half a lime, or actually probably not even half because it might overwhelm it. Just a little squeeze. That smells so good. Oh my gosh. I always have to smell because it lets me know what seasonings I might need to continue to add. I can already tell I can add some more of the taco seasoning. I don't want to add direct salt. Like I said, I don't want to use too much of that because I do not want it to be overwhelmed. Baby, that smells so good. Oh my God. Look at that. Delish. I'm gonna let that marinate. And then I'm gonna get the black beans started because the rice is boiling. The rice still needs to go, but check it out. It's already putting down, so we're gonna put the heat to low and let it finish cooking. That's how you cook rice on the stove, babies. Bring it to 1 part rice, 2 cups of water, bring it to a boil. Lower the heat to low, cover with the top. It wasn't my granny, but it was my mama. She taught me how to cook rice on the stove. It's the only way I knew how. I use a rice cooker just because I'm lazy most of the time. But making the cilantro lime rice, I definitely want to use cooking on the stovetop. Okay, so I'm just doing my black beans, super simple. I'm not doing too much of anything with it. If I was eating this another way, I would rinse the black beans, but I want all the rich sauce that's in there. What's that? I want all of what's in the black beans because it has like its own liquid that it's gonna cook in. It's kind of been in the can. Sometimes I don't want all of that jus, but for some reason when I'm having like a Taco Tuesday, I want it all. So I want all of that, and I decided that I was going to squeeze the rest of the lime juice into the black beans because I think that will give it like a bomb little flavor. Because why does the rice get all the love? Let's get some to the black beans. Salt, because they already have sodium. I didn't buy low sodium one, so just like a little sprinkle of salt. A little sprinkle of pepper, a little cayenne, because y'all know I'm a hot girl. I tell you that all the time. Same thing for these chili flakes, just a little sprinkles. And then I put, normally if I had some fresh garlic, I'll put some in there. I don't have any fresh garlic, so we're gonna put some garlic powder and a little onion powder. I'm gonna give it a stir, pop it on the stove with the top on, slow and low. All right. And actually, I think I'm gonna add a little thing of water to it just to give it a little more liquid to cook in. This was a juicy lime. It was juicy. Yep, I think I'm good. Y'all, the rice is ready for some like infusion of flavor. And I'm telling you what, I eyeballed the part, okay? I just eyeballed it. I'm gonna pull it off its stem because I don't want stems in mine. So I mean a little stem, but not like, you know, stem. So let's pull it off the stem. You can get like the little stems, but let's get the big stems off. Baby, the shrimp are marinating and they're gonna be so good. I'm trying to decide if I want to cook them on a stove top for y'all, just make this a full old school meal, or if I want to or if I just want to pop them joints in the air fryer, because this is really a girl dinner. I got some low carb taco shells too, or soft taco shells. I'm gonna get it off these stems, chop it up, squeeze the lime in, turn it down even a little bit more because I know my rice is almost done cooking. I don't want it to overcook or become too sticky. I want it to stay moist, which, matter of fact, let me just remove that from the heat. If you caught that, I want to go ahead and remove it from the heat because rice holds heat, so If you go ahead and remove it now, I don't think you'll be missing anything. Okay, let's pour this out. If you know cilantro or any other herbs for that matter, you will need to activate them joints. So by activate, I mean chop. It's gonna open up the flavor. I can smell it like immediately. As soon as I start chopping it, you can smell the flavor of it. And you wanna cut it up, like you don't want it to be like you're chewing cilantro. So let's make it small enough that we aren't biting like big pieces of cilantro, but also our stuff is getting flavor. Y'all see how I be cutting? Like a top chef. Okay. Baby, like a top chef. See how that hand down on the top? Keep you from getting your finger cut. That's all I'm saying. I just, you know, I do it for fun. I add the cilantro, the lime. Look, we gotta work on how I'm recording this because I thought I was recording over here and I'm recording over there. It got recorded though. But I added the cilantro and the lime, some salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. And I'm gonna let it chill. I cut that back burner off, but it got a little heat coming from it. I'm gonna let it do what it do. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping up the stuff for the tacos. And we need to cook the shrimp, right? So we can eat. Okay, so with any tacos, of course, there are things that you want on top. And I'm like a super simple girl. I definitely want cheese. I definitely want sour cream. Space on the jalapenos, but it's all right. I'm gonna chop one tomato because I'm not gonna just be eating this today. I'm gonna be eating it tomorrow. So whatever's left over from today, I'll have for tomorrow. And I like diced tomatoes on my tacos. So girl, listen, when I was in high school, baby, and I was a Taco Bell princess because Taco Bell was directly across the street from my Catholic school. We definitely walked over sometimes across a very busy street. Lord, thank God it was a Catholic school. We prayed all day. I was a hard taco supreme girl. So anyway, I also had some romaine lettuce. I'm gonna chop that up. Also, these are just things that I like on my taco. And then, you know, later when I forayed into street tacos, I realized that I really do like a crunchy little onion on top. Not too much, just enough. Because baby, when it's in my fridge, it's gonna remind me that it's in there. Fill out the top two skins. And then kind of chop this just a little fine. Like I said, I bought the guacamole and the humbug. I mean the avocado. Humbug. But I like some finely chopped onions. And you can go back over that if you want. I ain't having no company tonight, so but we're gonna eat them just like they are. Scoop that out, chop it up. Pop that on the plate. And we know that we can now like cook our little shrimp. Get our shrimp going, which won't take long. I'm gonna spray this with some extra virgin olive oil spray in the pan. If I probably would have put these in the air fryer, I'm not gonna lie. But I want them to like be the perfect cooked. I want some rice and some white beans. So I don't want to overload my plate because I know myself. End up not eating a dang on thing. So it's not gonna take very long for this to cook at all. I know they're gonna taste fire. That probably was way too much oil too, so I'm gonna crank these babies up. Carb tortilla that I warmed up in the microwave. Look at the shrimps. Look at the shrimps. I'm just gonna put, I really only plan to put 3 in them, but we'll put 4. We're gonna add like our ingredients on top, because I told y'all, look. Should we put cheese first? What are we doing to talk about? I feel like cheese be all the way on the top. But since they're warm, I'm gonna put a little cheese. Some lettuce. Everybody can see? A little tomato. This is normally when I would put my cheese. And then I put like a little of that onion on top. And I wanted some avocado today, so I'm gonna put some avocado on top. Maybe this meal was doing the most. I'm gonna add a little more cheese before I grab our black beans. And like I said, I want a little bit of salsa. Not too much. Then, first of all, my favorite part is definitely the sour cream. So lots for me. Definitely. Let's put some of this cilantro rice next to this taco. And baby, it's smelling delightful. It's giving. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm putting some chili pepper on there because it's me. You can have, and listen, both exist. So even if you didn't have a good workout, you can eat this. It's delicious. But I'm saying, I ate a little breakfast. I ain't really had no lunch. This about to hit the little pizza, baby. Yum. Ooh, child. That's gonna be so good. I guess like you're supposed to eat on cam, yeah? Hold on. I feel like all my best chefs like to eat on food. Yep. That hits. The black bean tastes really good. Maybe a little more salt on the rice. I know exactly the point to do it. Let's get into this taco. It's just huge. These aren't burrito shells. I never know. But I know I want to bite the shrimp. I gotta go. I gotta sit down. My food is good. Wow. I just got some ideas. Bye, y'all.